starting to look a lot like Christmas. All right, now welcome to the kitchen. I am Claire Karatu. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. We have some amazing recipes coming up. Now, it is December, meaning the Christmas period is upon us. It is the time. What's that song for Mariah Carey that she always... it's starting to look a lot... No? How does it go? Anyway, if you have not... checked out Nikunoma. If you haven't checked out some of my recipes, please make sure that you do. I've got tons of recipes and all of their ingredients are in the description box. Now we're in the pneumatic kitchen. I've been using their kitchen and their appliances for very many years. My favorite one is actually their oven. I will be using that in more episodes, so make sure you subscribe to, hit the notification button to make sure that you get a notification every time we post a video. We post one weekly. All right, now on today's episode, we are making a nice treat. I mean, it's a Christmas season, so you're visiting a lot of people and sometimes you just don't feel like cooking. So what we're gonna be making is Frosties. Oh, that's what it is. It's a Frosties treat. Now it's sort of like how you'd make a Rice Krispies and Marshmallow, what are they called? Treat, but this is a Frosties treat because I like the taste of Frosties. Now, I've got my bowl of marshmallows. Like 2 handfuls of them. And then what we have here is I've got a little knob of butter, very, very little knob of butter that I'm just gonna throw straight into our little contraption there. And then I'm gonna jump into the microwave. Now I had chocolate that I was melting in here. See that? Ooh, white chocolate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and drop this. And then you want to keep checking this as well. So I'm just going to put it at 30 seconds first. Check, give it a little bit of a mix, put it back, give it a little bit of a mix until it's nice and fluffy. And then what we're going to do is when it's melted, we're going to make sure that we begin to add our Krispies. Now I'll put some on the side just to crush them so that we give it a little bit of pizzazz, you know what I mean? All right, now I'm gonna check on these. Woo, they're puffing up already. They're puffing up. Okay, they're not really melted, so I'm just gonna give them a little bit of a mix to see how much more they need to go there. Look at that. Isn't just that gorgeous? So sticky. The reason I put butter is because I guess it works for me. It helps it not to be that much sticky. And I also use the salted butter. Reason being, a lot of people say unsalted butter is the best to use. But then if you use salted butter, then you eliminate the fact that you have to put in so much salt. Do you get what I mean? So like if there's a recipe, anyways, I'll explain it to you in all my other recipes, but I'm using salted butter. Woo! Look at that. I'm not trying to roast them, I'm trying to melt them. Now you can add a little bit of milk into it just to sort of just make it a little bit runny. I'm not, I want it exactly like that. I'm gonna give it maybe a little bit of a go, but I like the fact that, yeah, it's pretty much melted a little bit. You can have this on, no, I'm gonna let it go for a bit more. And then immediately I take it out. I'm going to add the Krispies immediately, so I'm not going to do the whole mixing thing. I'm just going to wait right here because I'm scared of it nini. Woo! Okay, I think we're good. A little bit of milk will do, but I'm just going to go ahead and add the Krispies right in. Oh, and then you want to start giving this a mix. Now you can get some oil, put it on your hands and sort of just mix this through. It's absolutely up to you. But for me, I'm just gonna do this with a spatula. And you see what the butter does? Like now it's not sticking to the bowl. Like yes, it's making a nice little mold, but it's not sticking to the bowl. I'm gonna add a little bit more of those Rice Krispies. Just make sure we've mixed it in completely. I feel like I need more Rice Krispies. I mean, not Rice Krispies, sorry, Frosties. These are Frosties. Make sure you get that nice and mixed in there. You can crunch them up a little bit. That's absolutely fine. I like to have a little bit of the marshmallows also peeking out. Now, if you find this too sweet, you can add Frosties and regular cornflakes. Now, what I've got here is just a tray that I've greased with a little bit of butter. I'm gonna go ahead and add my little mixture there before it begins to cool down, and sort of just like mold it onto the tray. What that does is it creates that shape that the tray has. So I'm going for a square sort of finish, and then I'll chop those up. In any case, if you don't have any such a tray, you can just put it on a regular tray, and then you can begin to chop them up. Now, a lot of people put less marshmallows. I don't know, I kind of like the chew of the marshmallows, so I leave a lot of marshmallows in there, because initially the marshmallow is supposed to disappear and you're just supposed to have like this Rice Krispie cake. But I don't know, I like the marshmallow aspect where you get a little bit of the bite, a little bit of the crunch. It's just nice, you know what I mean? All right, now we had those extra ones that you remember I had left out. What I'm doing is basically just giving them a rough chop with my hands. And before it completely cools down, I'm just gonna top it up so that you can cover that marshmallow aspect completely. Then just basically top it up. Remember, we had put butter, so look how easy that is to just come off. It's not going to stick. And I'm just gonna finish this off with all that goodness, all that goodness. All right, looks good. Now, I'm gonna pop this in the fridge. You don't have to, you can leave it out and it will set real quick. It's just that I want to show you how I want to plate it, or how I want to present it to my guests, or to people that I'm taking it to. So a few minutes out, just let it set, let the marshmallow kind of just set back in, and you'll be good. All right, into the fridge that goes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, now it's set in the fridge for some time. We're gonna take that baby out and I guess have a look at how it is. It's been not too long, but I guess that's enough. And the good thing about this, it literally just comes off whatever pan, tray you've put that on, because, and so you do want to remember to put the butter. Grease it with butter. All right, and then like I told you, I'm gonna get the bars. Just give this a chop. Now, initially it's supposed to be way harder than this. It's because I've sort of hurried the process. You want to grease your knife, and what that does is it allows for the marshmallows to kind of just come off. And you want to chop that. Like I said, you want to let it set for a bit longer. I'm just taking it out because I just want to drizzle it with some love, aka chocolate. And there you have it. All right, I'm going to cut this into smaller cubes. Reason being, you want more to share. It's more to go around. Half dipped, half drizzled, right? And when I say half dipped, I mean dipped in the white chocolate, just like that. So you got a little bit of the chocolate at the bottom and a lot of the Crispies right on top. Now the rest, I am going to drizzle. So grab my little spoon there and just drizzle that with chocolate. Sprinkle a little bit of this. Some people don't like too much chocolate because already the Frosties and the marshmallows, very, very sweet. Like I said, if you want to reduce the sweetness, just use regular cornflakes. It works too. And I'm gonna come here with my other ones, which I guess I'm just going to drizzle with a little bit of that chocolate. White chocolate is what I'm using. I feel like the white chocolate works very, very well with the Rice Krispies. I mean, I keep saying Rice Krispies, with the Frosties. All right, drizzle that chocolate right on top. And there you have it. Some with sprinkles, some without. And the fun thing about this is you can make it to the kids. You know what I mean? Like, everybody can get handsy and just make some. And then you can decide, rather than decorating cookies, we're going to decorate some Frosties treats. All right, a little bit more chocolate for the ones that don't have sprinkles. You can add dark chocolate as well. That works perfectly. And there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and try one. You can wrap this up, tie them in parchment paper to look like a candy, and then just have them served out in the middle of the day or whatever. That's it for today here on Kerstek. We do hope you enjoyed this simple treat to make in your very own kitchen. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more recipes.